Hi Annabelle. Let's go ahead and look at your running form here. From the front on view, there's a couple things we're going to look for. Um, Number one, we're looking for any unnecessary side-to-side movement. If we're going to see that, we'll usually see it in the hips. Doesn't look like we have any excessive movement. We're also looking to see if the knees come together with each step. And we got a little bit right here, looks like, but not too bad. I don't think that's something we're going to have to address thoroughly. We'll talk about it briefly. We're also looking for asymmetry. So uh, does your right and half sides of the body move the same? And it does look like you carry your left hand a little bit higher, and that's something we'll probably touch on briefly, but not spend a lot of time on. From the side view here, we're looking for a few other things. We're looking for, first of all, do your feet fall underneath your center of mass? And do you have a slight forward lean? So it does look, you can actually use the line on your shirt for this, but I'm going to draw a line also. It does look like you have a slight forward lean at your extension there. So you really want to see it in the upper body, and it does look like it's there. However, with the feet, it does look like your feet land in front of your center of mass. So your center of mass will usually follow down from the shoulder, center of mass, right about here, and as you can see, your feet land well in front of your center of mass. So we'll do a little bit work on keeping the knees a little bit more bent while you're running, to get your feet to land more underneath your hips. You'll see the same thing on the other side. Center of mass. Center of mass. And your foot well in front of there. So that is something that we'll spend a lot of time on. Really work on getting your knees a little more bent so that your feet land underneath you. From the rear view, we're going to be looking for overpronation, and again, excessive side-to-side movement in the hips, or excessive hip drop. Looks like we got a little bit of hip drop there. If you see one side of the hip drop down while the other side raises up when one foot is loaded, you'll also see the knees kind of come together. It's not bad, but we'll do a little bit of ankle strengthening, as you'll see right here. If we zoom in on the ankle, it's just a little excessive bend in the ankle while you're landing, so we want to spend a little bit of time strengthening up the ankles. We can do some exercises for that, but we can also, if you spend a little bit more time trail running, your ankles should strengthen up nicely also.